On the ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Viking 8.
And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Here's a designed run. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 11 yards the gain. He does it himself and picks up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard
Nice job by them
line.
getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
1st and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Got it. Ready?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll get it inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New Orleans. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7. Vikings nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 2. Oh, he'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
A loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, it's May. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. 3rd down coming up.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Crazy.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a 1st down.
Gain of 18. And the Vikings first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Minnesota.
Crazy.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll stay on the ground. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Minnesota.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed, great run.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose, fortunately for the ball carrier.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. The PAT up and good. And the Vikings come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready.
They'll begin with a zone read. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 31 yards.
49-yard line.
There's an air of excitement, Mike, anytime they call his number on the ground, and I think we could see why. You just need to catch the defense off guard for a split second, and he'll be through, sprinting downfield before they have any chance to react.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Paris Evans on the scoreboard. More from New Orleans after this.
Let's go. Lightning, hey, team.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Up the middle they go. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9. He'll get this out wide. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another.
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
Go. Go.
On 1st down, they'll go with an option right. Open space inside the 10. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now, this looks like a design run. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Taken down behind the
In these
line.
goal-to-go situations, backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing now from the gun. This one caught at the 4.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Okay, ready?
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, it felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Get it? Bronco 80. 70 Lions.
And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go. He touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
At the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is May. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down, Minnesota.
Crazy.
Working out of the gun, it's May. This one caught by Felton. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. To throw again is May. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
Hey, what's up? Crazy. Hey, what's up? Five.
Here's May again. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
First down, Minnesota.
He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. The extra point is good. And the Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken just shy of the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Pass the 60. Pass up.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Vikings have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Okay, break. 79 Broncos. Ready. 19, Dragon 6, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Ready,
right back to the air following that pick 6. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
50, 19, ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and
He's usually
10.
such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 18, Pioneer. 68.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 10 yards.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10.
70 Lions, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. They'll talk things over before third down.
Bronco switch. Bronco, come on. Stop low 18. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
From out of the gun, here's May. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
operating from the shotgun. It's May. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
To throw on first down is May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and 1. On play action, here's May. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. So Hopkins is the man in motion. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And that'll give them the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
That's quickly out to Jefferson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Minnesota.
Now a give up the middle. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's in! Touchdown, Minnesota. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point